Hello everyone and welcome! This is the Pacific Ocean, and here's the Marshall Islands. Now let's have a look, shall we? Situated within the tropical region we call Micronesia, the Marshall Islands are essentially the coral-coated lips of underwater volcanoes, jutting up sun-kissed out of the waves. The first settlers arrived from Southeast Asia roughly around the time that Rome's Emperor Augustus was ruling on the other side of the world, though some believe it was much earlier. The Marshallese people were among the most skilled of Pacific mariners, and for many a year they sailed about the numerous atolls and their coconut beaches and fished in the lagoons. It wasn't until the 1500s that outsiders discovered them. These outsiders were the Spanish, who had a little look around and sailed away, not caring enough to conquer. Centuries swept by, and Europeans still only stopped on occasion and didn't stay. For example, British explorer John Marshall, after whom the islands are named. We don't have a picture of him, so I guess you'll just have to imagine what he looked like. Bad idea. Anyway, in the 1800s, American missionaries began arriving, and today Christianity is the major faith on the Isles. Now, while Spain had claimed the Marshall Islands, they didn't actually do anything with them, and Germany wanted them for trade, and so it managed to acquire them in the 1880s. Then, during World War I, Japan took the islands and kept them until World War II, when the United States seized them as part of their Pacific campaign. After the war, the US began using some of the Marshall Islands as testing grounds for newly invented nuclear weapons. Island residents would be evacuated and America would blow stuff up for research. These bomb tests started on Bikini Atoll in 1946, which inspired French clothing designer Louis Réard to name his newly conceived swimwear the Bikini, hoping it would prove as culturally explosive as the bomb tests were in actuality. He was correct, but for the Marshallese, the result of all this testing was far less fashionable, many persons contracting cancer from radiation exposure, and some islands were rendered uninhabitable by the nuclear fallout. Anyway, the Marshall Islands gained self-government in 1979 and independence in the 1980s, and America gave millions of dollars in compensation for all that crazy bomb stuff. And the Marshall Islands today enjoy a high level of human development and a close relationship with the US, and we wish them all the best for the years ahead. But as for me, it's bye for now. Bye-bye!